Hello, good afternoon. My name is Norman Lima, and today we will talk about the myth, the legend, Ronaldinho Gaucho. So quickly, who is the best sportsman you know? Anybody. First name that pops into your head. Got it? Okay, so in my opinion, the renowned footballer Ronaldinho Gaucho is the best person to ever have placed his highly skilled cleats on the pitch, for various reasons. Undoubtedly, there are many great sportsmen around the world. In America specifically, who can say they've gone a full year without seeing the weekend Sunday football highlights or the NBA scores on TV, even in passing? Although these are great entertaining sports to watch, none of them measure up to the most popular sport known around the entire globe. With over 4 billion followers, soccer is by far the most popular sport in the world. In being the most popular sport worldwide, soccer, or football as it's known absolutely everywhere else other than America, has many athletes that deserve to be in the conversation of the best of all time. Well, Ronaldinho Gaucho definitely wins in my book. So it starts in his early childhood. He was known as a ruthless scorer. When he was 13 years old, he once scored ridiculous 23 goals in a single game. He idolized his father, who trained him very early to play soccer. Like many of us, Ronaldinho has many cherished memories with his father. Like when he says, "I prefer to dribble," but my father said no. This was when I was 7. My father, who was very hard, very correct, forced me to play with only 2 touches of the ball. I didn't understand, but now I understand what he wanted. He continued practicing well after his father's death, who suffered a fatal heart attack when Ronaldinho was only 8 years old. Ronaldinho made his senior debut for Grêmio in the 1998 Copa Libertadores tournament. 1 year later, after 1998, he was drafted to the Brazilian national team and became the best player in the tournament, going on to win the Golden Ball Award as the tournament's best player, as well as the Golden Boot Award for the most goals scored. His accomplishments continued. His name is eternally engraved in the history as a player from 2002 Brazilian squad who took home the trophy for the World Cup. Perhaps his most noticeable awards, however, include the back-to-back FIFA Player of the Year award in 2004 and 2005, the sport's highest individual honor. He also appeared in many charitable games, the most recent one being UniAIDS and United for Peace, organized by Pope Francis. Both charities were held in 2016. He's a major philanthropist in the Brazilian community, helping many underprivileged kids from the ghettos, or the favelas, of Brazil play soccer and pursue their own dreams and becoming a great soccer player one day. The director of UniAIDS said it best when he said that Ronaldinho was a great inspiration to young people the world over. Executive directors also said that his voice will reach millions of people, bringing new energy to our vision of achieving 0 new HIV infections. This was back in 2016. I believe the author from bibliography.com sums up Ronaldinho best when he says, "He is an absolute wizard with the soccer ball. Ronaldinho is considered by many to be the greatest player of this generation and one of the best in history." If you have ever seen one of his games, or if you get on YouTube and see any of his any of his videos there, skills of Ronaldinho, you will see that it appears as though the ball is glued to his feet. He has amazing control with the ball. He's an amazing scorer, amazing passer. He has a vision of the game unlike any other player I've ever seen. And for that alone, he already deserves it. But not only that, he also does major work in Brazil as a philanthropist. Many kids are in school or studying or not, let's face it, dead because of his work. And I believe that's just incredible. And that's why, to me, he is the best player to have ever played and a great human being altogether. Thank you.